Let's try to get more red for you.
No, let's not do that. All right, hello, and welcome to our Oscar predictions episode. Actually, it's my episode because I'm the only one that has watched any of the Oscar nominees. So I really don't know what these two guys are doing here. Do y'all know what y'all are doing here?
We're here to give you moral support.
Oh, that's
Moral
nice. Doesn't sound
support.
doesn't sound like y'all. But yeah, so I'm just gonna run through real quick. Don't want to bore you with every single Oscar category because only I really care about all of those. But I will tell you the predictions for this year's 90th Annual Academy Awards major categories.
Thank you. Don't know the rest of the song, but I'm gonna go and wrap it up by saying it's Elizabeth's 90th Annual Oscar nominated show.
That was actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to go. So, wow. Thank you, Carlos.
Moral
introduction.
support.
I do parties also.
All right, let's just go in the kind of the order that the Oscars go. Let's start with. Why are you laughing?
This beer just kind of hit me.
Let's start with Best Supporting Actress. Is that right? Encyclopedia?
Actress?
Or
Yeah.
actor.
And during the Oscar telecast, they do the female first.
There you go. Female power. Female first. All right.
Independent women. And I'm pretty sure.
Independent women.
Do you think they're gonna get rid of all the male categories this year, considering all the scandals that happened with Harvey Weinstein and all?
I honestly doubt that.
They're just female only.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that because they've released the nominees already.
Yeah, so more.
Yeah, but they could have filmed it off
So I don't
stage.
think they're gonna get
the
there and be like,
technical
sorry
Yeah.
guys.
Who also won this year? Best Actor!
And
you see a Frozen fan? I got done it.
Yeah.
a freeze frame of Matt Damon I wasn't even nominated.
Yeah, that's because he hasn't made a good movie since Euro Trip. But anyway, I digress.
Gold means he did good.
Yay.
Red means she did bad.
Why am I getting a red?
Just continue.
Anyway, Best Supporting Actress. The nominees for Best Supporting Actress this year are Mary J. Blige for Mudbound, one of the few movies I have not seen, sorry. That and Florida Project, those are the only ones. Allison Janney for I, Tonya. Leslie Manville for Phantom Thread. Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird, and Octavia Spencer for Shape of Water. So, who I think will win, and also I think deserves to win, is Laurie Metcalf from Lady Bird. She did absolutely phenomenal. So did everyone else in the category, but she just edged out Allison Janney just a little bit, I think. Any questions?
I mean, that one chick that had sex with the creature from the Black Lagoon, and that's pretty hardcore.
You're talking about Sally Hawkins, and she's in the Best Actress category, and we're in
we're
Best
supporting actress? That chick got the Best Supporting Actress? Alright.
Yeah, Octavia Spencer
Octavia
had the Best
Spencer.
Supporting Actress from Shape of Water, but she didn't have
That's
sex
what I
with
was saying.
but
I didn't know she got nominated. I
Yeah.
was surprised by that.
I just read the nominees.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
So much for moral support.
Now who's the asshole?
Anyway, so yeah, Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird. That is my prediction. We'll see if I'm right. Supporting actor. Should we move on to that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The nominees for Best Supporting Actor this year are Willem Dafoe for The Florida Project, the only other movie I have not seen besides Mudbound. Woody Harrelson for Three Billboards, Richard Jenkins for The Shape of Water, Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World, and Sam Rockwell also for Three Billboards.
Wait, he got nominated for All the Money in the World?
It's ridiculous. I was actually going to go into that, but I was like, let's not.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that was not a good movie, and he did not do great. Because really all you could think about the entire time was how much Kevin Spacey would have killed that role.
Right.
Kind of just made you feel shitty. So anyway, no, I don't think Christopher Plummer will win, but I liked him in Sound of Music. So.
And that was over 60 years ago.
Was it really?
No, it was like 50.
Like, Jesus. Did I already say my prediction? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Right?
I believe it was Patrick Stewart for Logan. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Guys, Logan isn't nominated anywhere except for adapted screenplay.
For clarity purposes. Yes.
Didn't I say that? To clarify, yeah. Although that is the only movie that Caleb has seen, so that's why he's
I
probably
saw
gonna...
Shape of Water.
Oh yeah, he did.
He
did
saw
see
Thor Ragnarok.
Twice.
Yeah, Marvel movies don't count.
You saw it twice?
They're
Oh
not
yeah,
really-
once with you guys and once with Jess.
Ah, that's right.
I forgot we were all supposed to go together the first time and it went without us.
No,
Anyway.
the second time we went with Jess.
Yeah.
You're just saying that.
Likely
Making
story.
stuff up.
Likely story.
You just-
Anyway, my prediction for Best Supporting Actor, and who I also think is very deserving of the win, is Sam Rockwell in 3 Billboards Across Ebbing, Missouri. He did awesome. He's also the second actor from 3 Billboards to be nominated for Supporting Actor, along with Woody Harrelson. Typically, when the Academy does that, it's a pretty good bet that at least one of them will win. Sam Rockwell had the slightly more complex and better role, so I think that he'll snag it.
Best Sam Rockwell performances. Go.
Ooh, I love him in Charlie's Angels. No,
I did not expect that.
I did though. That was one of my favorite
I
childhood
forgot he was in
movies.
it. Mine was Iron Man 2.
He's so good.
Justin
man.
Hammer.
No, I actually for once in my life agree with Caleb. He did phenomenal in
Yeah.
Moon. Moon was awesome. But no, I really do love him in Charlie's Angels.
I really love him in Iron Man 2. He's great as a Hammer. I freaking want him to come back. He was
I
awesome.
forgot about that, but yeah. Sam Rockwell,
He was like an awkward,
Is
not
amazing.
cool Tony Stark.
Yeah.
It was so great.
he's very, very, very deserving of an Academy Award, and I think he will snag it. Let's go on to the Best Actress category. The nominees are Sally Hawkins for Shape of Water, Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards, Margot Robbie for I, Tonya, Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird, and Meryl Streep for The Post. Very tough category, as are most of these. But who I think will win, and who I think also should win, is Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards. She killed it. She did great. I think the Academy will recognize that. I don't think she's won before, although I'm pretty sure she's been nominated. Encyclopedia Carlos might be able to tell you for sure.
For which one? Who?
Frances McDormand.
Fargo.
But did she win, or was she just nominated?
I think she won. She was
Okay.
pregnant. No, that was a movie.
She was pregnant in the movie, yeah, but
Yeah.
I thought she was nominated. I didn't think she won. But I could be wrong.
That was in
Encyclopedia
1993.
Carlos usually remembers better.
That was in 1993.
Plus that Oscars took place before I was born. So,
1993?
oh, I thought you said 83.
I said 93.
Oh, okay.
Fargo.
Oh, yeah, you're
That
right.
year was
I was only
Schindler's
born.
List won it.
Schindler's List, yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Anyways, go ahead.
So anyway, I think she'll win, and I think she should win. Going to Best Actor, another stacked category. The nominees are Timothée Chalamet for Call Me By Your Name, Daniel Day-Lewis for Phantom Thread, Daniel Kulawa. Sorry, Daniel, I'm butchering your name if you're watching this, which is unlikely. Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour, and Denzel Washington for that Isaiah movie that had a long title that went out of theaters really quickly.
And Hugh Jackman for Logan. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
You deserve it, Hugh. I love you, man.
Hugh Jackman was not nominated, but he actually did great in The Greatest Showman. So.
Did y'all see his reaction whenever James Franco won the Golden Globe?
No, I didn't.
On Best Actor, it's this new thing. Caleb, find it.
I will find it.
It's.
Does he look?
He looks extremely surprised. He's like, "What?" The guy who impersonated, who acted like Tommy Wiseau, beat me for Best Actor.
That's pretty funny. I do love Hugh Jackman. He's badass. But who I think will win, and who I think is a very good nominee, is Gary Oldman. He did amazing in Darkest Hour as Winston Churchill. he does amazing in every role that he ever does. So
Fifth Element.
yeah, he's great, literally in every.
Immortal Beloved.
Yeah. He's a phenomenal method actor, and he deserves it. Although if I were the one voting, I would probably have picked Timothy Chalamet for Call Me by Your Name, but that's okay because Gary Oldman does deserve it. He does, and he's overdue. And Timothy Chalamet will come in and win an award later in his life. He's very young. So, any questions? Best actor? Any comments? Feedback?
You really don't think Hugh Jackman deserves it for Logan?
Hugh Jackman did a great job, but everyone else, except I don't know about Denzel. Denzel always does great, but I didn't see that movie.
Didn't you feel his pain?
I did. He did great
And him
in
overcoming
Logan.
the worry of having a daughter and then
I wouldn't be mad.
falling
You know what?
in love with this girl.
If Hugh Jackman was nominated, I wouldn't be mad.
Holding
In fact,
his heart in his hand when he died.
He could just slide in Daniel Day-Lewis's role because even though Daniel Day-Lewis always
He
does
turns
great,
across to the X at the end.
he's been in better
Well, he
roles.
didn't do it. The girl did it.
The girl from Logan should be nominated. She was badass. I love
Especially
her,
when they're
her little
holding hand and
heel,
she goes,
heel things.
Papa.
Yeah.
And he starts like tearing up.
How the
Yeah,
hell did we end up talking about Logan? I
That's
knew you
so
guys
impressive.
were gonna commandeer this. Okay, anyway, Logan was good. It is, however, not relevant to the Oscars except for the best.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't
screenplay
because it wasn't nominated.
category.
So it wasn't relevant.
Exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't relevant because
It's not relevant.
Oscar people are stupid.
Hey,
Unless if you're a comic movie and you die,
you can't
then you can get
come
nominated.
into my Oscar episode and say that Oscars are stupid. Anyway, Oscars are awesome. So, don't give me you're doing an Oscars episode with me. I'd like to thank the Academy, okay, for knowing that I support them.
Even though she thinks you make wrong decisions on the movies.
Everyone makes wrong decisions sometimes, but I kind of know how y'all think, so it's okay. I think that Gary Oldman will win, and I think he's very deserving. Oh, let's go to director. The best director for this year. Another very stacked category. The nominees are Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, Jordan Peele for Get Out, Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird, Paul Thomas Anderson for Phantom Thread, and Guillermo del Toro for Shape of Water. This is a very complex category for me. I have a lot of conflicting emotions about who I think will win and who I think should win. Everyone is deserving. Everyone in this category is completely deserving. However, if I'm going to go with my knowledge of the Academy, past records, and overall resume, I think that the Academy will pick Guillermo del Toro for Shape of Water. I think that's a pretty safe bet. I'd be thrilled if either Greta Gerwig or Jordan Peele won. I think that would be awesome. Nothing against Christopher Nolan or one of my favorite directors, Paul Thomas Anderson, but I think they just both delivered very unique movies this year.
But it really wasn't their best work, though.
Who?
Both of them.
Oh, you mean Paul Thomas Anderson and Christopher Nolan? Yeah,
Yes.
I agree. Which is why I think it would be awesome if Jordan Peele or Greta Gerwig won. However, Guillermo del Toro, calling it right now. So put your money on him if you're the one person besides me that's on the Oscars. That is the best director category. Let's go to, I tried to do a drum roll, it didn't really sound like one. Let's go to Best Picture.
We'll add it in post.
All right, Best Picture. One of the most stacked Best Picture categories in recent years. Holy crap, don't give me a red one for that.
I was hungry. I was going to eat it.
I hate the thought of you grading me. You did that on
Yeah.
purpose. You specifically reached for a red
Pretty
one.
good
I
idea.
was right on.
You didn't. I know your evil ways. Okay. Best Picture nominees. The nominees are Call Me By Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, The Post, Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards. This is
And of course, Logan.
no. Don't stand up. And don't stop.
Yeah. We loved it, Logan.
Yes.
God damn, it was a good movie.
Logan's not nominated. However, all of these movies were excellent. They are all very deserving. Who I think is going to win, however, is completely different from who I think should win. I firmly believe that 3 Billboards will be picked for Best Picture. it might come in as a sleeper. Shape of Water. Those are the two most likely if you look at Oscar history. And they're very great movies. However, I would be absolutely so totally thrilled if Call Me By Your Name won Best Picture. It was excellent. It was one of the best movies I've ever seen. I would dare say it's a nearly perfect film. It's one of those movies that you'll laugh, you'll cry. The acting was excellent. And as soon as the credits rolled, I wanted to watch it again. So, Call Me By Your Name, best movie I've seen all year, hands down. But Three Billboards was also excellent, and I think it's a safer choice to predict for the Academy. It's awesome that Call Me By Your Name was even nominated, given the subject matter. That's pretty progressive for the Academy Awards. However, I don't think they're there yet to nominate it or to award it for Best Picture. So I think Three Billboards will win. That's my prediction. And there you have it, the major categories of the Academy Awards. So for all, dozen or so of you who are watching this right now, I'm eagerly anticipating your feedback. I hope you're watching the Oscars with us. I'm definitely dragging these two guys over to watch it with me and give groans and sarcastic responses all night.
As long as you feed us.
I enjoy the Oscars.
I'm sorry.
So.
As long as your husband feeds us.
Yeah.
You don't cook.
Hey, I cook some. Let the record show.
Chips and dips that you like. Well, no, that doesn't count.
Let the record show I sometimes cook. Anyway.
Baked kale doesn't count. And you have that every time we go over. Baked kale.
When have I ever made baked kale?
Oh, like 3 or 4 times,
Yes.
yeah.
No, not even.
Hey guys, Super
Which
Bowl.
is just drown in oil anyway, so it's like really fattening to begin
I
with.
have probably made kale like one
A
time.
lot. Hey guys, Super Bowl. You want
Butter
wings
toast?
or ribs? No.
Her husband
Kale.
can make some wings.
How do we get
Chris,
this
you
off
can make
track?
some wings.
How do we get this off track? Chris probably is gonna watch this because he couldn't care less about the Oscar nominees, just like you guys.
Honorable mention.
Chris.
But anyway.
For best wings. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Just way to go, Chris. Well done.
I'll tell him there's a shout out. Anyway, I think I should get an award for best number of predictions that are going to end up correct.
Let's not count your chickens before they're hatched here.
Okay, so you haven't seen any of these movies, but you know the Oscars pretty well. Any of these major predictions you think I completely made wrong?
While he's doing this, I almost never watch any of the movies. In the first year, I won, and I had seen like 2 movies. So
Luck. I bet with
I
my
just
heart
guessed.
that year.
Director's gonna go to Greta. That's what the Academy Awards want to do because they want to do a female director,
Hey, I
especially
hope-
this year.
I hope you're right.
It's so much against women right now.
I hope you're right.
And Gary Oldman will probably do that young kid, the Timothy blah blah blah.
Nope.
And then the actress will be Allison Janney. There.
All right, let's see who's smarter, me or Carlos. And
Yeah.
that's it.
that's due to intelligence.
Let's see who's better Oscar predictor. I don't know what song they're singing, but we gotta wrap this up. I think we're running out of time. So watch the Oscars with us and give me your feedback and tell me how awesome I am because this is my episode. These guys are just being annoying. Yay!
Yeah.
For the Rook.